Season's greetings and Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast of our annual Lebanon Christmas Parade. This is the 2020 edition of it that is presented to you by the Lebanon-Wilson County Chamber of Commerce. And in the year of uncertainty, there are a few things that are for sure this year. One, Christmas is coming.
Yes.
Two, there will be a Lebanon Christmas Parade. It's about to begin. And three, I get the pleasure of joining my good friend MJ Lucas from 98.9 WANT from the morning show there. My name is Matt Griffin, and it's great to have you join us on the broadcast. MJ, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. You may not be able to tell, but we're sure smiling. We are ready for the parade.
Along with my co-host MJ Lucas from 98.9 WANT.
And we've got big smiles on our faces. You may not be able to tell. Of course, we've got our mask, and we're doing a little bit of a social distancing. We are so excited to be here for the Christmas parade. This is always a great way for us to kick off the holidays, Matt.
It certainly is. If we didn't do this, I don't know what we would do. But it's great, like we were saying earlier, in a year of uncertainty, to have some things like this happen and to be able to do it safely and keep everybody else safe. This is fantastic.
Absolutely. And, of course, the Lebanon Christmas Parade, the theme this year is a Blue Christmas. We are celebrating all of our hometown heroes, and we are so happy to be here today.
We really are. So in addition to being live on Facebook, Blue Devil Broadcasting, we also will have this shown throughout the season on Channel 198. That's Wilson County TV, Charter TV 198. So we hope you'll enjoy it throughout the whole Christmas holiday season.
It'll be live to tape there, and they will show that on Charter 198 all during the holidays. That is known also as Wilson County Television. We do want to thank the Lebanon-Wilson County Chamber of Commerce. They have, you'll see me looking down at the book. This is the book that will tell us everything that's coming down the path, and of course, a lot of our great sponsors too, Mac.
Absolutely.
While we've got a minute, we do want to remind you of Blue Christmas celebrating hometown heroes. We've got some great sponsors. Our Grand Marshals sponsor is Vanderbilt Wilson County Hospital. Wilson Bank and Trust is a sponsor. The Presidential Award Liberty State Bank band sponsor. Gross Electric, Church Division, Gibbs Pharmacy Youth Division, Cedar Stone Bank, Civic Division, and Newman Dental Associates sponsoring the commercial division of the parade.
We appreciate all of those sponsors. That's what makes this thing possible and makes it so much fun.
Absolutely, and of course we are starting out with our friends with Lebanon Police Department, Lebanon's finest. They are here along with WEMA. Wilson County Emergency Management is here. We've got our friends from the fire department. We've got all of our emergency folks here today. We are saluting our hometown heroes. The Wilson County Sheriff's Office has 265 sworn officers and patrols that they patrol approximately 583 square miles with an estimated population of 115,000 citizens.
Wow, that is incredible, the service they do for us, and we thank them all.
We sure do. So starting out the parade, this has always been, since I was a little kid, my favorite part. As we get started, having all of our emergency folks here from all the divisions.
The sirens most of the time remind me of a Christmas party or two I might have at my house, and this is the way it winds up. Not so this year, but in previous years maybe.
We are all trying to do our part in social distancing and, of course, wearing our masks. I do want to let you know that in our parade today, the parade banner will be carried by Ava Jones and Courtney Ragsdale. So you'll see them coming up behind the emergency vehicles and personnel. The Wilson County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard. The Honor Guard represents the Sheriff's Office in various special events like today. They present the colors of the United States and the state of Tennessee. To request the Honor Guard at your event, contact Sheriff Bryan. So there you go. You can have them come to your next party.
That's right. Hopefully. With no guns drawn. So.
No. The 2020 Christmas Parade, the theme I absolutely love. The theme this year, a Blue Christmas, celebrating hometown heroes. The 2020 Grand Marshal of the parade are all of our hometown heroes. And we've got that is driven by Jay White, the owner of A.G. & Johnson Realty and Auction. We want to honor and show appreciation to the men and women who we depend on to keep us safe through the personal sacrifice, the brave men and women who are working tirelessly on the front lines during this challenging time deserve our support and respect. We celebrate our hometown heroes. And again, we were mentioning earlier that our Grand Marshal sponsor, want to thank Vanderbilt Wilson County Hospital, this year's Grand Marshal sponsor. For more than 40 years, Vanderbilt Wilson County has been a place of healing for families in Wilson County and the surrounding area. Senator Mark Pody represents the District 17, which includes Cannon, Clay, DeKalb, Macon, Smith, and Wilson counties. Following him, we have State Representative Clark Boyd, District 46. He is serving Cannon and parts of Wilson and DeKalb counties. They're going quick today. Going quick.
Moving on, MJ.
Back up next, so we've got Representative Susan Lynn. She's District 57, which is Wilson County. I hear a puppy. Is that our new mayor? Looks like our new mayor, Rick Bell.
There he is.
We are so glad to have him. Mayor Hutto is in the lineup again this year. We sure appreciate Wilson County Mayor Hutto. City of Lebanon Mayor Rick Bell got sworn in this week, so he is our new mayor. I see a puppy.
I hear a puppy.
I do too. I do too. Register of Deeds. We've got all of our groups here today. Judge Brody Kane.
And oh boy, MJ, I think I see one of my favorite parts of the Christmas parade.
Well, they are so much fun. We love the Shriners for sure. They are always a big part, not only of our parade, but they do fun stuff for parades all over the country.
As much as I love being here with you, I would love to be on one of the floats for the Shriners too, though.
Now, which do you like? Do you like the Fez or do you like the cars? And I know they usually have the mini 18-wheelers.
They do. I actually like the Fez, but I would wear it driving one of those little cars.
See, I would figure that you would be the one. You know, they usually have the big Fez that you're driving.
Yeah, that's what I want to be around, is the big Fez. I think something pops out of it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, at birthday parties, I'm not. Well,
we don't get to see that.
No, we don't. We didn't get invited to that one. So.
It's been 42 years since Dr. Millard Fleming and 12 associates gave birth to the Shrine, and there are now 186,000 Shriners in North America. So we are so glad that they are here this year as usual.
And as much fun as they have, they do incredible work.
They do. They have the Shriners Hospital for kids, and they do some great stuff.
They do, and have fun doing it.
They sure do, and that's the way to do it. Do good and have fun doing it.
Absolutely.
So thanks to our Shriners for, there you go, the clown bus.
Man, that's where we need to be. They are rocking out here with the music too. It's great.
Oh, how fun. We have got, you and I, we were talking about the weather, and the many times Thomas had mentioned, we've got such a great crew doing our camera work and our Facebook Live, so I want to thank them. But we were talking about the different situations that we've been in doing the parade, and of course the different weathers as well. So we're going to chalk this one up to being a nice day.
It is.
For being out here. We've been in cold weather. I remember there was a time we were here for the parade, and I stood up and I couldn't feel my legs. It was so cold. But we've also had days when you were wearing a Hawaiian shirt. It was 70 degrees. Today it's sunny, 52, so it's a beautiful, beautiful day.
We're like postal workers, rain, sleet, snow.
We are going to be here for sure.
Yep.
We have great entries today. We are so excited to have so many great entries for our parade this year. And again, if you're joining us on Blue Devil Broadcasting on Facebook, we're so glad you are. And of course, it'll be running throughout the holidays, live to tape. Do they still call it that?
Well, we're calling it that.
Okay,
I'm not sure what they call it.
We're old dogs, so we'll call it that.
But we can still bite, so.
Yes, yes. But that will be throughout the holidays on 198, which is known as Wilson County Television. We want to welcome Little Sister Soul Food. Stop by Lebanon's premier soul food spot for home-style lunch and dinner. I follow them on Facebook, and I tell you, they always put pictures of their food and all the things going on. I am definitely going to stop by one day and pick up lunch because it sure looks delicious.
That sounds wonderful.
Want to welcome our friends from Next Level Creations. The Next Level Creations, they are a vehicle club founded in February of 2019. We're happy that they're in this year's parade. This is their second year participating in Lebanon's Christmas parade. We have got, now, as years pass, they do a great job keeping our books. Sometimes we will be out of order with some of the stuff that comes, but we will try and mention everybody that comes past us.
That's part of the charm of doing the parade,
I love it. We make it up as we go along.
That's right. Just like radio, isn't it?
Yeah. Awesome. Looks like we've got some winners in different divisions,
We
too.
have quite a few.
We've got Shrek and Fiona that are in this year's parade. They're going to be on a 2019 Polaris Razor 1000. I love all these vehicles.
Oh man, there's a whole line of them.
See, your truck could fit in there.
My truck needs to be washed. It hasn't been washed in like 4 years, so I don't think it would qualify, but it does run.
So we want to welcome everybody. We've got really a nice crowd along the parade route, which starts up at the old Lebanon High School, and it will conclude down at D.T. McCall's Big Lots area. So it's the same route we've had every year.
This is a huge group of trucks, though, MJ.
I love
You
that.
could pick out one. Maybe it'll be under your Christmas tree
I know,
this
I'm
year.
thinking, I don't know, I might wait for some of those Jeeps that are usually in the parade.
That's
I
right,
don't
that
know
could
if they're-
happen.
If they're not here this year, that's what I got my eye on for sure. They've got a great turnout. This is a club, too, that was formed last year.
And as you mentioned, this is a great day for it. I mean, it's like 55 degrees out here today, and the sun, and it's just a wonderful day for everybody to get out. And it looks like, for the most part, people are keeping their distance. They're in their little family groups, but keeping distance and playing it safe, and still enjoying a fantastic parade and a kickoff to the holiday season here.
Yep, it is definitely that time of year. It looks like, I was not sure what to expect today, but once we got here for the parade, the crowd started coming out, and there's a lot of people wearing their masks, and everybody's in their own little family group. So we're glad to be a part of it for sure. Hey, I got to thank our friends at the Chamber for putting together our book, which is a lot of work. So thank you, and thank you for picking it up for us today. I sure appreciate
that was the fun of it.
Sure appreciate that for
the
sure.
folks at the Chamber are amazing. If you're
do.
not a member of the Chamber of Commerce and you have a business, you need to think about becoming a member.
Absolutely, because I'm going to tell you, the best cheerleaders for any business.
No doubt about it.
Is the Lebanon Wilson County Chamber of
And
Commerce.
fun, too. They are fun.
Absolutely. That guy's mobile detailing, maybe you should get their card. Mac, you were saying your truck needs detailing, so.
If they do sandblasting work, I think they might be able to help me out. So.
That guy's, they're a detailing company established in 2010. Oh, that's a neat vehicle.
I like those colors.
I do too. Nashville Red Cross is going to be with us coming up after that guy's.
That guy's mobile detailing you see all over town. They do quite a business.
I like
They're
that.
everywhere.
So if you're at work or you're at home, they will come to you wherever you are and detail your vehicle. And what's really great with social media these days, I follow them on social media. So you can click on it, get their information, find out more about them. A lot of the vehicles that they detail, they put on social media so you can see the work that they do, but they do a really nice job. Up next, as promised, we've got Nashville Red Cross. This is the third year for the Nashville chapter of the Red Cross. Their disaster assignment team, DAT, is called in to help with food, clothing, and shelter. If you need help in a disaster, call the Nashville Red Cross.
And they have been a busy bunch this year.
Yes, they have. They sure. Oh, here comes the bands.
I love a good parade band.
I do too.
Especially when they play right in front of us,
And we just are quiet and let them play for sure. Thank you to Liberty State Bank for being a 2020 band sponsor. Lebanon High School, we're going to let them play a little bit. They're under the direction of Ben Chanel and assistant Max Amos. This is they've been fortunate to be able to play at all of the home games. They are also able to host their 35th annual Blue Devil Invitational Competition on October 3rd and attend one more local band competition, Lebanon Blue Devils.
They were playing We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Oh, nice.
And then they've gone back to the very festive drum cadence that they do so well.
Ooh, using them fancy words.
I was in the band one time.
That was good. Excellent. I like their uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
What were your school colors?
They were green and gold.
Mine too.
How
Mine
about
too.
that?
I wasn't the band, but we were the Forest High School Wildcats in Ocala, Florida, and ours were green and gold.
Well, we were the Green Wave of Gallatin.
Oh, I remember that about you. I remember that.
I'm afraid other people do too. That's the problem. So we'll move on now.
Yeah, we won't talk sports since there was something happened yesterday in sports that you and I have a little competition about.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I don't know. We won't talk about that. I might in just a few minutes, though. I might bring it up. Hey, the G team is...
no, you will not.
I might bring it up. My mic might go out. Right? G team is a team...
They pull the plug on it. So.
They might turn me off or something. The G team is a team of 7 licensed real estate agents and assistants with more than 50 years combined real estate experience. Their goal is to be the most knowledgeable and trustworthy team in Wilson County and all of Middle Tennessee. During this year of the pandemic, the G team has had over $23 million in sales. That's amazing. I love that.
You do such a good job keeping up with this. I get caught up. I know I'm supposed to be here as part of a broadcast team, but I get caught up watching the parade like I'm just another one of the spectators.
I could never do this without you, ever, 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 ever. There's certain things we were not able to do this year. Relay for Life.
That's right. We did not get to work
so
together.
So we didn't get to do that. And I was talking prior to going on to the broadcast. I haven't done any events this year, so I felt like I was going to be a little rusty today. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Well, your WD-40 must be working well because you're great. And it's so fun to be with you, too.
I'm glad we're doing this together for sure, Mac. JC Concessions, proud supporters of local hometown heroes with gifts and treats for everyone, supporting the ones in blue. Bates Ford, yep, there they are. Bates Ford is here, the dealer that'll trade for anything that don't eat. Paul Tubbs is in the parade driving one of those fancy pickup trucks, so we're glad that they're here. This year, as usual, they're over on West Main next to Publix.
That's right. Great selection of Ford cars and trucks and SUVs. They have it all.
Absolutely, absolutely. Cash Express. I keep thinking that candy's going to come up our way.
Well, I am too.
We got kisses and candy canes earlier.
That's right. All we need is some mistletoe.
That's it. I know. I'd give you a kiss. You give me a kiss.
That's right. All courtesy of Hershey's.
Yes, there you go. We do have our masks on.
That's right.
Which mine keeps, every time I talk, I keep tugging on it, so my apologies. I talk a lot, so it happens.
Well, it comes with the territory.
We have Catherine's Orchestra for All, a local nonprofit that works to provide students in Wilson County access to music, education, and opportunities regardless of income or socioeconomic background for the betterment of their lives, futures, and communities. Catherine's Orchestra for All. Watertown cheerleaders went by just a moment ago. You can tell because they're in purple.
That's a good start, and they look like cheerleaders.
They look like cheerleaders.
Yeah, they were cheering.
Watertown High cheerleaders represent their school with spirit and pride. So we're happy for the Watertown High cheerleaders this year. Cedar Grove Baptist Church. They are the third oldest Baptist church in Wilson County. They've been servicing God in this community for 207 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
That is a long time. We are happy they're here for us today.
I was actually there for their first service.
207 years
yeah.
ago?
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing, Matt.
Yeah. You can't tell with a mask on, but I'm showing my age.
You are aging well. Just like fine wine.
Well, it's like my wife said, one of the best things that's come out of this unfortunate situation is wearing a mask. She says it's the best I've looked in years. And so,
Terry. She's so funny. I love it.
But keep her happy.
That's it. That's what
right.
you happy. What do they say? A happy wife, happy life?
Happy life.
All right, there you go, guys.
Happy
Listen
mask.
to that. Oh, look at that. See, that's what I was thinking about.
This is what you want. You want a dune buggy.
I want to go out in the mud. Oh, that's sweet.
You want one of those that has a great sound system in it, like this one does.
Yes, and I want lots of mud.
Lots of mud.
Lots of mud. Oh. Very good.
I think there's actually a live animal on the back of this one here, like a
real one?
Like a real one.
I guess that's what live means.
Oh, yeah, like a real live.
Like what?
I'm not sure what that is. It's we're seeing the back side of it. So.
Well, hi, live animal.
Bernie's Mountain Dogs. Oh. So that's the problem. We don't have any mountains around here, so we didn't recognize them.
We just got the back end of it. Right?
So,
I love that. Hey, when you are breathing in your mask, does your nose tickle?
My nose tickles, and of course, a lot of people experience the fact your glasses fog up.
I know I had to take mine off.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you mentioned that. I couldn't see a thing.
Yeah,
I don't know which is worse, being fogged up and can't see, or can't see without your glasses. I don't know.
Well, I put sunglasses on because one, it's sunny, but two, it's harder to tell that my glasses are fogged up, so nobody can tell that I can't see what in the world's going on out here.
So it just works. It just works.
It all works. So.
Hey, for 2020, I think this is our best broadcast.
Yeah, for 2020, yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. It's a one of a kind, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. That's it. I love it. Fun.
Now this is, I guess, the same group.
Yep.
They are really decorated here. I like this guy that's coming down here. He's got a stop sign on top of his buggy, dune buggy, or whatever they're calling them. I'm sure I'm calling it the wrong thing. It's a razor, but
razors side by sides. I'm learning all about this. I live in a neighborhood, but I keep thinking we have a pool in our neighborhood, and I keep thinking I need one of these to drive down to the pool.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Sure, they'd
I haven't got one yet, but I think that's a great idea.
As long as you don't drag a bunch of mud along with you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you can tell I grew up in the '60s calling them dune buggies, but they are razors.
Hey, I was there. I like dune buggies.
And we vaguely remember, so that's good.
And I think these, I mean, I know they're in the parade, but I think some of these you can drive them legally on the road, some of them.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
I mean, they're driving them on the road right now, except they have a police escort, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not.
They're allowed to now. They're allowed to. Hey, while we've got a minute, I do want to remember our sponsors again for a Blue Christmas, which I thought was such a great idea.
It really is.
We are honoring our hometown heroes, and the theme this year is a Blue Christmas. Lebanon Wilson County Chamber of Commerce working hard putting this together. We've got some great sponsors. Want to thank Vanderbilt Wilson County Hospital. They're the Grand Marshals sponsor. Wilson Bank and Trust. That's where you hang your hat. They are the sponsors for Presidential Award, Liberty State Bank. Band sponsor, Gross Electric, Church Division, Gibbs Pharmacy, Youth Division, Cedarstone Bank, Civic Division, Newman Dental Associates. They are the sponsor of the commercial division. But thank you to everyone, our hometown heroes. We sure appreciate you.
Lebanon is just one of those unique communities. We all come together, the businesses come together and support each other, and it's probably never been more evident than it has been this year in the support that's gone on. And we of course thank the Lebanon Wilson County Chamber of Commerce because they put this whole thing together and organize it every year.
And let me tell you, it's smooth here, but at the loading area where they're getting everybody organized, it's a lot of work.
That's why we're here.
That's right.
Away from the work.
They don't want to put us in charge of that at all. It would be total chaos.
That's right.
For sure. But we are so glad to be a part of it. I was trying to think, I know in my Facebook memories, we've been doing this for over 10 years. I've lost track how many years you and I have been emceeing the Christmas parade, but for quite a long time. We were talking prior to the broadcast. We've been on the flatbed trailer. We've been in the back of a pickup truck. We've been in so many different situations. We've been on the square facing different directions. This past several years we've been right here, which is a great location, and we've got a great crew that we work with, and we sure appreciate
They are
them.
fantastic. If they put up with us, you know they've got to be good. So.
And they do a great job. It's a lot of work. They were here at 8 o'clock this morning setting up for this.
Is that what they told you?
Is that the truth? But yeah, so they have put a lot of love and effort, and we walk in and you get the book and we sit down and we start talking about it, and we appreciate all the hard work.
It looks easy, but they do put a lot of work into it.
They sure do.
A lot of technical stuff we don't even understand what in the world.
I know. That's why they don't let us mess with the patch cords or anything like that, for sure. You know, I was wondering about our Girl Scouts and our Boy Scouts. We do have some in this year's parade. We've got Girl Scout Troop 1944 supporting hometown heroes, the best we know how. Thank you, heroes. So we are happy that they are here with us this year. Is that Little Michael Jackson?
I think that's Little Michael Jackson, yeah.
Liberty Tax.
It's almost that time of year.
You know that I always see, and I have to make sure not to look, but Lady Liberty, or it could be a male Liberty, a lot of times on West Main where their office is, they're always out there waving and everything. I had to stop waving.
Yeah, I always wave too, and they're out there, and doesn't matter what the weather's like.
It doesn't matter at all. JT Towing, a locally owned professional tow company offering light, medium, and heavy. They do motorcycle towing, vehicle transport, off-road recovery, emergency roadside assistance. GT Towing anytime, and they'll be there for you. That's a bit. They could do anything with that.
I think they tow semis and everything with that.
I do too. I do too. Tennessee Tech graduates.
There's got to be more than that.
I know, just a handful.
Oh yeah. Oh. This is a representation of the.
Yeah, just a handful of Tennessee Tech. We appreciate them during this time of social distancing. College graduations are not the same. They have Lebanon, 2 Tennessee Tech graduates that would like to share their accomplishments of graduating during the unique education structure, which it has been a lot different. A lot of them online. They're doing some remote learning. There's some are going into class maybe once a week. But yes, it's been a challenge. But I'm going to tell you, each educational institution has stepped up to the challenge.
They certainly have.
They've done a great job.
Everybody has.
U.S. Community Credit Union, they're proud to present the Christmas-themed mobile branch. The 40-foot mobile branch is decked out for the holidays.
Music, MJ.
There you go, Mount Juliet High School Band under the direction of Tony Cox. We'll let you listen.
Just because they were playing Rocky Top is no reason for you to segue into any kind of
I'm so glad you brought that up.
about
I was watching this football game against Tennessee and Florida yesterday.
Was it really? I mean, was it really a game?
Yeah, well, back in the day, you and I had the most fun with bets, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
This is Philip Height and Heights Automotive. Beautiful car. 1973 Dodge Challenger.
I would like something like that.
Yes. Wilson Manor is an assisted living facility located in Lebanon. I keep messing with my mask, so my apologies.
It looks fabulous.
The more I talk, the more it slides down. I don't have a good mask on today. But anyway, back to that football game.
That reminds me, I forgot, speaking of masks, I'm a big Peanuts, Charlie Brown fan, and I have 3 different.
I expected to see one today.
I walked out of the house without it, and I am so disappointed. I look like I've just walked out of the hospital instead. But
I'm a little sad too. I received a wonderful package in the mail yesterday from a friend of mine in Lakeland, Florida, and they were 2 University of Florida masks. And I was going to wear it today, but I didn't want to get run out of town.
Well,
I didn't want to.
well.
By the way, did you see that? No, I won't.
Well, fortunately, I didn't. So that's.
You were working.
I was working. I've just heard rumors.
Oh, look at
mostly
this.
from you, but.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
Loud and Obnoxious Cruisers. It's a nonprofit 501c3. They have cruise-in and car shows to raise funds for the veterans, also children and the community outreach. They do this throughout Middle Tennessee. They say God bless, Merry Christmas. Secretary Rhonda Loftus, LNOC. Beautiful cars, Mac. They are beautiful.
I've been to some of their cruise-ins, and they are fun, and they just have so many cool-looking cars. If you could only afford.
I know, right?
I mean, there's a lot of money that goes into the maintaining one of these.
To have them look like this,
yes.
too. I mean, yeah, you've got to put a lot of time and effort and money into it, but they're beautiful. They are so nice. I love that. And they sound good, too.
They do sound good.
Again, this is Loud and Obnoxious. I think they do quite a bit of stuff over at Snow White Drive-In,
They
too.
do, And they really help out a lot of folks that are struggling with paying medical bills and other financial struggles that they have. And so they do a great job. And again, another group that has a lot of fun doing what they do.
Absolutely. And you know, the thing is this is a community with a heart. If there's a need, Loud and Obnoxious or any group or person in this community, leaders too, they are always out there and they're going to help. I've seen some amazing and heard some amazing stories.
Yes.
And I love that for sure. 615 Pizza. Have you tried them yet?
They are great.
I haven't tried them yet.
Oh, you've got to give it a try, man.
It's not far from my house.
Oh, they're good.
I see them and I have not tried them. The Grinch. Go ahead, Mac.
Yeah. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I don't remember seeing the Grinch there the day I picked up my pizza at 615, but
I'll let you know when I go.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
He may be in the back baking them. I'm not sure, but
you might be.
But it was good. I don't care who did it. It was fantastic, actually.
So we're glad to have 615 Pizza Company, the Grinch, and there's some elves in there as well. So we're glad to have them. I think this may be their first year in the Christmas parade. Jerry B. Young Construction Incorporated. They have an asphalt tanker 2020. Fancy stuff there.
That is it. Now see that truck that can haul or tow anything, that's what I'm talking about. It could tow that, I guarantee you.
There you go. That is nice. I like the deep one over here.
Oh, yeah. That one means business.
Exactly. Exactly. J&W. Looks like they got some tag-alongs.
They do.
I love it. Oh, here comes the Jeep.
I think they just bleeped you out there.
They may have. They may have. Veteran owned.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Carson Jones. Revive Performance and Recovery. Guess who's coming up?
Another band.
Exactly. Guess which one? What color are they in?
Well, it would appear, based on the color, that this is the Cumberland University Band.
It is. Cumberland University Band is coming up under the direction of Wayne Ray III. Cumberland University Band, due to restrictions pertaining to COVID-19, the band has been unable to attend any competitions this year, but continue to work hard and play for the Phoenix at home games. So we're excited. And I'm so glad. I think it's just been a handful of years that they've brought back the band for Cumberland. So we are so glad that they are here.
And it looks like it's a good-sized band, too.
Yep. Okay, my mask is giving me some trouble.
And maybe they will play.
I bet they will. I'm going to.
I'm watching the drum major right now to see if he gives them some instruction, some direction.
There we go.
There's a big horn for you right there.
Now, what did you play, Mac?
I played trombone.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, there
Had
we
long
go.
arms.
That's it.
Long arms and a big mouth. No.
It's not easy to blow those things either.
No, especially in the wintertime. It
Oh,
can be
I
tough.
didn't think about that. Oh my gosh. Did not think that gets I guess the metal would get real cold.
Yeah, and when you're in high school and you're wearing braces on your teeth,
Oh,
it's really,
no.
it's just not a good scene.
Double trouble
Yeah,
there.
it
huh?
really is. But at least I have straight teeth.
That's
So-
it. That's it. I love it. Wilson County Right for Life in this year's parade for us. Don't eat my candy.
That
I
is,
see you.
that's not even a wrapper. That's nothing there. That's a note.
Okay. Ooh, this just in, ladies and gentlemen. Oakley's Towing. Oakley's Towing is locally owned and operated by Jordan and Ashley Oakley. Coming up behind them are the Scotts rebuilt Jeep Wrangler. They're excited to support Lebanon's finest in this year's parade.
Now, I know you like the razors, but these.
You know, I'm just an outdoor girl.
Yeah,
I like getting outdoors, and that's the thing about Tennessee. We are so fortunate.
We are.
really are. And I've always been a lake person, and you know, in Florida, growing up and always being in Florida, we've got lots of water around us, but I go out to Center Hill a lot, and it's a beautiful lake.
Oh,
but
it's fabulous.
being outdoors and hiking, and we've just got so many great opportunities in Tennessee. I love that.
I thought I saw another Grinch, but it turns out it's just people dressed in green.
Jeep and Wrenches, that's it. Jeep Club. This is the one that we saw last year. 20 to 25 Jeeps decorated for Christmas. They're a nonprofit Jeep club with community outreach and a desire to protect and expand their sport. So we are glad that in a pic. Oh, that is a Jeep. They've
That is
got
a
the
Jeep,
Jeep
yeah.
with the beds now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And there's the World War I Flying Ace,
Excellent.
Snoopy.
That's your, you see, that's your guy. I was really looking forward to seeing your Peanuts mask.
I know. I hate that.
You'll have to send me a picture.
I'll do that.
I love it. You know, I was really worried with everything going on, how we would do with our parade, but, you know, I think we have had a beautiful parade today.
It's gone great.
We have great turnout, lots of folks involved. But I think they've done a great job.
And it does seem like we have had as many entries this year as in past.
I think I see somebody way down there.
I think I do too.
Way down there. Oh, I got to show you. Look who's coming up. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Look who's coming up.
But only if you've been nice.
Uh-oh.
If you've been naughty, MJ.
Should I say, Santa, can we have a little conversation? Can we talk about it? Let me explain.
I hope he likes my hat.
He will. He may.
It's in homage to him.
Okay,
so.
okay. He might.
Plus, it's keeping my head warm. The thinner my hair gets, it feels pretty good.
We're so lucky, though, boy. I was trying to think last year, I think the weather was good for us.
Yeah, it was. But then we had a couple of years in a row just prior to that where we had snowflakes or some really
wintry mix spitting in our face. We were up on the square facing, it would be south.
Yep, that's right.
And we were talking, and I remember the snowflakes and wintry mix getting into my eyes and my mouth as we were talking.
Yeah.
So
if that doesn't put you in the Christmas spirit, you know.
It does. Now, I know that normally you go home after this. Have you guys already started Christmas decorating?
We have started Christmas decorating. The thing, I guess I have time to tell this. So we have been using these old-fashioned C7. A lot of people will remember those C7 size bulbs.
That's what we have.
The multicolor bulbs. And we went to LEDs, but I have never been satisfied with, and I know they're great and they're energy efficient and they burn cool, but I've never been satisfied with the look. It just doesn't have that traditional
I
look.
like the old-fashioned.
So I'm back to the old-fashioned. Went to get some more today right before the parade, and I stopped at 2 locations here in Lebanon and sold out. I mean, shelves just cleared of everything.
I think people are feeling the same way because that's what we put up at my house. And we've gone because, you know, you have them for a long time, but you can get them, order them through some of the big box stores. So don't give up.
I won't. It's time to get online.
But that's the ones I like too. We're in a neighborhood, and our neighborhood goes crazy decorating for the 2 holidays they love is Halloween and Christmas. So we always put the big lights out.
Oh, is it like a competition?
It is.
That's cool.
So they give out prizes for the 3. I'm not quite Clark Griswold, but I'm getting there. I love it for sure. But it's a lot of fun. Back to talking about the weather. I remember first of the week I stepped out to go to the radio station, and it was 18 degrees. So I kept thinking to myself, I kept looking ahead, trying to think, Lord, please, Jesus, please, don't let it be that cold. So we have been really blessed with weather today. I'm so excited. Coming up, we do have our Wilson United Soccer League. You know, soccer is big, not only in Wilson County, but now they've got pro soccer in Nashville.
Yeah.
So they're doing a great job. Jeeps and wrenches, I love that. I remember the first year they were in the parade, and I looked at that, wrenches. I don't say it very often. I was like, wrenches?
If you say it enough, it sounds
I was like, what?
Weird.
How do their girlfriends and wives, they probably don't, wrenches.
Wrenches. It's all in how you say it.
It is. Got to be careful with that. Wilson United Soccer League, they have, of course, a trailer. It looks like they are throwing out some candy. They have some of their soccer players on the flatbed. They're happy to be in this year's Christmas parade for Lebanon. And ladies and gentlemen,
they ought to kick their candy.
Look who's here.
Oh, boy.
Woohoo.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
Go ahead. You got such a good voice.
No, I don't.
What was it we were singing earlier? Oh, I can't even tell.
Well, whatever it was, we were both out of tune. I know that. So
no. Yay, Santa! Ho, ho, ho.
Or as we always say, Santa Claus.
What Christmas movie? Is that from Christmas Vacation?
I think, Christmas Vacation, and they actually say that in the cartoon version of Grinch.
For the Grinch.
Yeah.
Okay, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I love that.
Little Cindy Lou Who, who's no more than 2, says, "Why, Santa Claus? Why?"
I like Santa Claus. Sisters in the Saddle are in this year's parade. I always like to tell my story. At one time I was in the parade. I was a pooper scooper.
You were in cleanup.
That was my glory days.
Cleanup on aisle 7.
I know.
Yeah, in your glory days.
I'm trying to think how I got talked into that, because it was a group about this size. And we had a wagon walking behind the horses, and I remember. I think they just let it rip on. Oh, here, I'm just talking away. Hey, look at his tail.
Wow, check that.
Okay, what are we doing? Okay.
I hope everybody has thoroughly enjoyed this year's Christmas parade. It's been great to be out here with all of you and just see the sights and sounds of what is going on in the Lebanon area. Our thanks to the Lebanon Chamber of Commerce, the Lebanon Wilson County Chamber, for again presenting this event and putting it together in a nice, safe format. It's worked out well, and for me, it's just always a pleasure to get to work with my longtime friend, MJ Lucas from WANT, and you've done a great job again today with this.
Mac, it always knocks off the holidays, kicks it off for us during this season. Thomas and the guys here, like I said, they got here early this morning to set everything up, so thank you a million times. Thank you to you for all your hard work and taking such great care of us. I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We love you guys, and we'll see you next year.
Merry Christmas.